Bill Newton, welcome to Compass FM. How are you, mate?
Good, thank you.
Showing a bit of respect, that's something that is absolutely prerequisite when you're a boxer too, isn't it?
Certainly is, yep.
You've got to show some respect.
Respect.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Not only, strength, respect, discipline, goal setting. How long have you been doing the boxing thing?
Most of my life, really. My family first started, our first title for my family was 1936.
And that title was?
It was a provincial title out of Dunedin.
Okay.
In 1936. So our family's been involved for generations right through. I now have 10 grandchildren, hoping they carry it on.
So 36, we're talking about granddad here, are we?
Yeah, we are.
So granddad, your father?
Yep.
Yourself?
Myself, my sons.
And then the 10 grandkids.
Yeah. And now women boxing's evolved. I've got 5 females, 5 male grandkids.
Boxing has been good to you?
Yes, very good.
And your family?
Very good. Yep. My tournament that's coming up, the 4Bs, I have probably 4 of my granddaughters working there. I have my daughter working there.
Yeah.
My son's bringing a team down from Blenheim. So it's a real family affair for us as well.
You've got some people coming in from the North Island as far as...
I have. Officials coming in. Yep. We've got boxers from Gore, Marlborough, Picton, Nelson.
And we're looking at the 29th of February. You don't say that very often, do you? The 29th
No, you don't. It is leap day.
29th of February, the Waipara Domain, the 4Bs. Let's have a chat about the 4Bs. Some blues. You got a band there?
Yes, we've got a band there.
What's the band?
Shadow Puppet.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Okay, obviously there's a bar on site as well. Got some brews there.
Yep.
Some barbecue going off.
We've put the food over to the schools. We like the local schools to get a bit out of the tournaments, being a community event.
That's a great idea.
So we've handed that over to Waipara School. They're running the food side.
Brilliant. And making some profit out of
making some money for the school as well.
Oh, look, so 4Bs, blues, brews, barbecues. And let's talk about the boxing. How many bouts have we got?
18. We've got 36 top fighters from around the South Island.
Okay. And the first bout roughly due to go off at?
1 o'clock. We'll run our amateurs through at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
Expect them to go until about 3. Then we'll put on our corporates, which come under the professional things. We change officials at that point.
Yeah.
And the professional officials take over for the remaining 10, 11 bouts.
Okay. So starting at 1 o'clock, what time do you roughly expect this to finish?
We think we'll get through the fights by about 5, and then the band will play for a further 3 hours after that.
So it's a day out?
Yeah, it's a big day out.
And seriously, this isn't all about just 2 people getting in and start throwing haymakers, is it?
No, this is about a lot more than just hitting.
If you see on TV, in particular the Sky Sport channels, a lot of UFC at the moment, which is different from boxing, I get that, but in regards to the discipline and the fitness and that sort of thing, this is actually a really, really big deal. It's a good thing.
Yep, I've just had all my fighters in a 2-day training camp up in Hamner. We only come out of that last night and they were completely exhausted, but we had to work hard. This is really something different that people have never experienced before when you hop in that ring.
Absolutely.
So I need to make sure they're prepared. Most of them have fought before, but some of them are new, so they needed to be ready for that experience.
There used to be a charity boxing every year or so. Was it Fight for Life, I think it was what it used to be called, and you'd have politicians jumping in the ring, you'd have sports people getting in, and all of them reckon that one of the hardest thing to actually get through their head was actually, that person over there is going to take a swing at me, and I've got to take a swing at them. It's a mental thing that you've got to get over.
Yes, I just done some work with a young fella in the training camp this weekend, and had to explain to him that he's going to get hit regardless. But he's going to get hit all through life in different aspects, and it's not about the hit, it's about how you respond to that.
Absolutely.
How you deal with that. So it's a mental strength thing that I try to build in my people.
That's actually a really, really cool thing. Sometimes it is a physical blow, but other times it's mental or financial.
Yeah. Can be all sorts of hits you're going to take in life. It's not about the hit, it's about how you respond to that.
Exactly. Okay, so we are looking at the Waipara Domain. Exactly where is the Waipara Domain?
At the end of Glenmark Drive.
Okay.
Right at the end of Glenmark Drive. It's the same place as they have the Waipara Wine and Food Festival.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go.
So it's an outdoor event. We have a marquee over the ring. We have seating. We have food stalls. We have booze stalls. We have everything set up in the park, in the domain.
Yeah, I think the correct term is refreshments.
Refreshments, sorry. Politically incorrect.
Oh, Bill. Hey, this is fantastic. Your boxing club's been around for quite some time?
I was training out of Hamner for a while and then moved down probably 18 months ago down to Amberley.
Yep.
My daughter and son-in-law manage a camping ground up in Hamner, so I was using their recreational hall for training.
Yeah.
So then moved down here, but it's just gone ahead in leaps and bounds now since I moved down to Amberley. And I've just recently, one of my girls that boxed for me and was a very good boxer and still will be, has been temporarily put out due to injury and possibly for a year or two. to, immediately latched on to wanting to coach. So I've now got her as a probationary coach under me for 12 months till she sits her exams. She's absolutely excelling at that. She has some of her own young kids coming in now as well.
There you go. Hey, is Deb's, what's Deb's last name?
Bean.
Deb's Bean. She was in here last week. Is she under your umbrella?
Yes, she is. Yep.
And she's going to be fighting at the 4Bs.
She's my top fight in the amateurs, and she's also fighting for my wife's memorial shield. I put the Ann Newton Memorial Shield up. So Debs is challenging for that again. She won it last year, so she put it back up for this fight. And she's fighting a very tough girl out of Gore, but a dominance for the middleweight division throughout the year. These girls will all end up New Zealand champs, and they want gold at the end of it. So a year of hard fights all the way through to see who's going to be the top dog at the end.
Ann Newton.
Yes.
Memorial Shield.
Yes.
Respect.
Yes.
Absolute respect.
Yes.
Go you. Bill, we might have to get you in after the event. It's on the 29th of February. It's coming up pretty soon. 12 days? It's the weekend after the next.
Yeah.
We wish you all the very, very best in the 4Bs and in your ongoing coaching and mentoring and giving some life skills to some of the boxers as well.
Very important. I have people that come into the gym training that may never box, but they are part of something. They have something to be part of. They keep coming back, and that's quite humbling.
If you go to the gym, you don't actually have to get into the ring. You just go along there and get all the good stuff.
Being part of a team, part of a group, learning, being respected, all that stuff.
Bill, you've represented yourself and your club incredibly well, and I appreciate you coming into Compass FM and having a chat about it.
Thank you for having me.
No worries at all. All the details on the Compass FM Facebook page as well. Bill Newton, North Canterbury Boxing Club, the 4Bs on the way to the Waipara Domain, 29th of February.